Well. Welcome to Money Mondays. I am excited to be here on this beautiful MLK Day. I'm just happy. I'm happy to be here. We're going to be talking about side hustle for a minute until we get started. And so I have my notes here. And so we're going to go ahead and dive in at 9 o'clock right now. So, welcome to Money Mondays. I hope you all are having a great Monday. Let me make sure I adjust my camera correctly and everything. It's been a whirlwind. How has it been for you all with the start of the new year? I want to hear. So send me a DM. Let me know how it's going. Let me know if you did your vision board. I most certainly finished mine. I'll be posting the picture later so you all can see. But yeah, this year is starting off to a pretty good start for me. So I'm super excited of what's to come in this new year. But we're here for Money Mondays, as always, on this beautiful Monday. So we're going to jump right in. I have my notes here. And tonight we're talking about side hustles. So if you recall, last week we talked about the 8 different streams of income, right? And you remember I said that my millionaire coach, she says one stream of income is too close to none, right? And we really saw that with the pandemic. So it's time for us to start getting serious about our money, start getting serious about how we make our money, and not just depending on a 9 to 5 or not just depending on one stream of income, but really focusing on things that we can do to be proactive to make sure that we're living the life that we want. However, before we get started, I want to remind you guys that on yesterday, we started a 7-day money mantra challenge. Okay. So every day for the next 7 days on Instagram, I will be posting mantras, girl, country. I know, forgive me. Money mantras. So all you have to do is go to Money Reset with Nakia, find the post. It'll say day one, day two, whatever. I post them at 7 a.m. in the morning, Central Standard Time. So once you get up, you said your prayers, you're on your way to work or whatever it is, just hop on, get that money mantra, and say it throughout the day. You want to say it, and it's going to help you to visualize. It's going to help you to retrain your brain. It's going to change the way you view money subconsciously, and it's going to really help you on your journey. Okay, so it's something that I do still to make sure that I am living the life that I choose to live, not just a life wandering aimlessly. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to give some shout outs. Welcome to, let me see if I have my feed right. Hey, Carla. Hey, Star LaPie. How y'all doing? Um, I'm on dual screen, so I have to make sure that I can see. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me those. I can't see it on Facebook, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's talk about side hustles. You absolutely in the year of 2023 need a side hustle. Okay, you need to be doing something other than your primary source of income. So if you're a project manager, if you are a babysitter, if you're a chef, if you're maybe if you're not a doctor, but what if you're a doctor? You need to be doing something other than your primary source of income. It's so important. Why? Like I said, one income is too close to none. So you always want to make sure that you have additional money coming into your house so that if something happens, right? If there's another shutdown, if there's another global pandemic, if you're fired, if you're laid off, if they reduce your hours, if you get sick, if you can no longer work, if you have to take care of somebody in your family, you have something, some way, somehow to make money, okay? That does not require you going to sit somewhere for 40 hours a day. So the first thing that you want to do when you're figuring out your side hustle is to choose something that's fun for you, right? Choose something that comes easy to you. So me personally, I don't know how to braid hair. I don't know how to do hair. So I would never choose a side hustle being a braider. That doesn't make sense. So just because somebody else is doing it doesn't mean that you're going to be successful with that side hustle. So you want to focus on what you like to do, something that comes easy to you, and something that's fun. That's the first thing. The second thing that you want to do is be creative and be authentic. So like I said, you want to do something for you. I don't care how much money Beyonce makes, right? I don't care how much singers on YouTube make. I cannot sing. So that would never be my side hustle. So when you're thinking about your side hustle, do something that's creative. Try to solve a problem. Make sure that it works for you. That's two. The third thing that you want to focus on when you're creating your side hustle is to set goals, right? You want to be clear on your why. Why are you doing this? Do you want to make extra money? Okay, great. Why do you want to make extra money? Do you want to pay bills? Do you want to have a vacation fund? Do you want to beef up your savings? What is the reason? Figure that out when you're choosing your side hustle, because that's going to determine how you move. That's going to determine your consistency. That's going to determine how long you stick with it. That's going to determine if you put how many hours you put in a week. That's going to impact everything. So figure out what your goals are behind your side hustle. Four is to start small. So the last thing that you want to do when you're starting a side hustle, even if it's something that you've been doing forever, right? Let's say you're a great baker. You say, you know what, I want to start baking cakes on the side. People always ask for my cakes. They always want cakes, blah, 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 blah. The last thing that you want to do is go out and spend $500 on a mixer that you're not there yet, right? So you want to start small so that you can build up to that point, so you can start building up to that amount, whatever it is, right? If you're starting a clothing line, the last thing that you want to do is go buy $500 worth of t-shirts. No, buy $75 worth of t-shirts, so that as you're getting started, you can grow, okay? And then you won't have so much invested into this side hustle. And then five is be consistent. I will be the first to admit, and I sent the email about this probably last month. Consistency is something that I struggle with, and it's not just me. It's a lot of people. That's why every year the same people say they want to lose weight. It's because we struggle with consistency. So whatever side hustle you choose, make sure that you're choosing to be consistent so that you can grow this side hustle and you can move to the next step. All right? Those are my five um must do's when you're starting your side hustle. Now let's talk about the side hustles. So of course you got baking, you got being crafty. If you're good with makeup, maybe people are always asking you to do their makeup. If you cut hair on the side, if you are do nails well, if you're offering a service base, maybe it's something that people always ask you to do, right? Maybe they want your ribs. Maybe you make phenomenal ribs. They want your ribs. So choose something that is easy for you to do, and that's one of the things that you can do, right? Then you have drop shipping. Drop shipping has become very popular in the last few years. And basically what it is it's cutting out the middleman. So you set up a website and you put the website out, right? So let's say I'm selling this sweater and I'm drop shipping this sweater, and it costs me $10 to buy this sweater. So I set up a website. Somebody comes in, they say, okay, Nakia, I want that sweater, it's $10. And I say, okay, we'll order it on my website. They go to my website and they order it. When it ships, it's not shipping from me, it's shipping from the manufacturer. So the manufacturer is shipping it straight to the customer, but I'm the middleman taking the money. So maybe this sweater only cost me $10, but I'm selling it for $50. That's a $40 profit. I didn't hold any inventory. I'm not doing any of the shipping. I'm not running back and forth to the post office, but I'm making money by being the middleman. That's essentially what it is. This has become very popular. Like I said, if you've ever ordered things off an ad and it took forever to get, maybe it took like a month to get, it probably was drop shipped. And that's the reason why, because it's coming from a third party coming directly to you. Next is Amazon FBA. Amazon is a conglomerate, right? I don't know of another website, another company, another organization as big as Amazon that's selling products. And so Amazon has this program. It's called FBA. They have their Seller Central where you can sell items. So if you want to sell this sweater and you want to have 50 of these sweaters at your house, you would put your posting up on their website. People go to Amazon and say, hey, Nakia had that sweater on, I want that sweater, and they'll buy it from Amazon and then you'll ship it to them. On the other hand, they have a program called FBA where you purchase the items, you ship them to Amazon, they house them, they keep them, they ship them, and then they take a percentage of your sales and you get the rest of the money, right? So I'll use this sweater example again. So let's say I buy 50 of these sweaters and I do the Amazon FBA process and I mail them to Amazon. Even though they only cost me $10, maybe I'm selling them on Amazon for $50. That means that's a $40 profit. Amazon takes $10. So now I just made $30 on each sweater that I sold. I didn't have to find the customers because everybody's going to Amazon to look for the price of stuff or stuff they want. I didn't have to house the product because I shipped all my inventory to Amazon and they're shipping it out. And I don't have to worry about those logistics. All I have to worry about is sourcing the items and shipping them to Amazon, creating the listing, and that's it. So that's another great side hustle. A lot of people are making a lot of money with Amazon FBA. Then you have the buy and sell. So if you came last week, buying and selling is a income stream. So basically, you buy something for low, you sell it for high. I personally do this right now. I love to thrift. If you know me in my personal life, I love a thrift store. Like if you, my husband took me thrifting today, thrifting tour. You want my heart? Take me to thrift. And so basically, what I do is I go into the thrift store, I find items that I think are worth money. I do research in the thrift store, I buy them, and then I turn around and sell them. I've sold things online on Poshmark, on eBay, things that I've bought for $25, I've sold it for $300. And so that's another great way for you to create a side hustle is by buying and selling. And you can do that with anything. You can do that with clothing. You can do that with shoes. Shoes are a very big market as well because you have these sneakerheads. They want these custom sneakers that you haven't seen since you were 8 years old. They want them. And so it's very big. So you can do it with car parts. You can do it with anything. Whatever your passion is, buy it low and sell it. Then you have freelancing. So let's say you're a photographer or you are a social media manager or you are a copywriter or anything, right? Content creator, maybe you, whatever it is, you can freelance and you can sell that to people that don't want to do it. Maybe you build funnels. Funnels are really big. People are paying thousands of dollars for funnels that work, that's going to attract people into their business, that's going to help them make money. That can be something that you do for people where you're charging them. You say, listen, I know you don't want to make your funnel. I will make it for you. I'll charge you $999 to make this funnel. It takes you an hour to make the funnel. They don't want to do it. They will happily pay you $1,000, $999. And so that's a way for you to make extra money freelancing by using the skills that you already have. Next is blogging. Don't sleep on the blog, honey. They still making money off these blogs with ads, with traffic, with affiliate links. Affiliate marketing is another type of way to build money as a side hustle. You have influencing. You have people on social media. We have all seen them. The guy, he never said a word. This is all he does is point to stuff like idiots. Don't y'all get it? Making millions of dollars. This is a side hustle that you can do. Podcasting, vlogging, these are all still great side hustles. If you have something to say, if you and your friends, like my husband, they started a podcast, him and his friends, they are funny, okay? Their name of their podcast is Pod Deep, PODDEEP, just a plug. But they are hilarious, right? They have something to say. So that's something that you can do as a side hustle and just stick with it and grow it and cultivate this thing and nourish this thing, and it can make you some money in the long run. So you also have print on demand, right? Print on demand has become very popular as well. You can print clothes, you can print planners, you can print on demand calendars, and the way it works is similar to drop shipping, where you set up a website. People go into your website and they say, okay, I want this T-shirt that says Martin Luther King is the best, right? And you say, okay, I can sell this T-shirt to you for $30. They pay you the $30. They buy the T-shirt, and then a company will print that whatever it is on that T-shirt. They will ship it to the customer. You don't have to hold inventory. You don't have to create it. All you create is the design, the intellectual property. Slap it on your T-shirt, slap it on your mug, and people will buy that. That's big business as well, right? You can become a digital creator. So maybe you're somebody like myself who have something that they want to teach, and they have a course and they're teaching people how to do this thing. People are buying courses on everything. I have bought courses on marketing. I have bought courses on keto. I have bought courses on weight loss where people are doing workout videos in the form of a course, and I'm buying it. I cannot tell you all how many ebooks I've bought. Okay. A lot, hundreds of ebooks. Those are all ways for you to make additional money. So ebook, you write it once. Electronic, you stick it on the website. People go, oh yeah, I want to learn how to be an influencer, and they buy your ebook, and you just made $10 and you did nothing but wrote the book, right? So check into that, becoming a digital creator. Another option for being creating a side hustle is food delivery or Lyft. These are a little. I'm not knocking it. I did Instacart a few years ago, and it really helped bridge some of the funds. It was a great side hustle for me. So that's something that you can do is grocery delivery or people delivery if you want to be a Lyft driver or Uber driver. But just consider the additional costs that come with that. You can make some great money though if you're in LA, if you're in New York, even if you're in some smaller cities, you can make great money doing Uber and Lyft and food delivery. You can do an Airbnb. So maybe you have a property where you're an empty nester or you're by yourself and you say, okay, I wouldn't mind someone coming and staying in my guest house or my spare bedroom for a week. And, I'm being their guide for the city. Maybe they're a traveling nurse or a traveling whoever, and they just don't they just need a place temporarily, right? And so you're Airbnb your room to this professional, whoever it is. That's a great way to make side money. Mobile detailing. um I live in a part of Texas that's very it's for rich people. I don't know how they let me in, but but it's for rich people. They have Teslas, they have Rolls Royces, they have Lamborghinis, they have Land Rovers. They do not want to take their cars to the car wash. So being a mobile detailer, you can make some great money detailing those cars. You can detail boats, motorcycles, whatever it is. That's a great way to be a side hustle. Yeah, it comes with some additional upfront costs, but you can make some great money being a mobile detailer. You can be a day of event planner, right? So you have people who plan their wedding and or they plan their birthday party and they didn't have an event planner, but they need somebody that's going to manage those items minute to minute, hour to hour on the day of their big event. They can't do it because they're going to be in hair and makeup for the wedding, and so they hire a day of event planner, and basically they give you the blueprint of what's supposed to happen on that day. You make sure everything is done. You make sure the caterer shows up when they're supposed to show up. You make sure the cake gets there. You make sure the venue is decorated. So that's a great way for you to make some extra cash short term as a side hustle, $300-400. You do that every week. You in there. Vending machines. Don't sleep on the vending machine now. People still using vending machines, and it's still a great side hustle. You can write resumes. If you are in HR and you know what people are looking for, you can charge people to write their resume. I know of a guy who charges $1,000 to write a resume. Okay, so don't knock it. You can rent your yard or your driveway. We went to a Cowboys game right before Christmas, and there are all houses around the stadium, and all these driveways are empty. Rent your driveway, rent your yard to people having events. Maybe you live close to an event space and they need additional parking. Baby, um, Cowboys game, I can get 3 cars in my driveway for an extra $100, an extra $50. Go ahead and pull in here, and I'm gonna park my car in the garage, or I'll park my car at my sister's house or somewhere like that. Social media manager, people like myself, they have a love hate relationship with social media. They do not want to manage their social media. They don't want to create content. They don't feel like writing posts. They don't know about hashtags. That's a great way for you to earn side hustle money. And then consulting. So maybe you're an expert in something, right? Maybe you've done something that people want to learn how to do. Maybe you are a top notch nail tech. Maybe you're a top notch lash technician. Maybe you people want to know how to break through in corporate America as a young black man. You've been in corporate America all your life and you're a black man, right? They will pay you to teach them how to navigate these spaces, how to write grants, how to get money, all of that. They will pay you for that. So you can also be a consultant, okay? So there are some things that I want you to focus on. The goal of having a side hustle for me, and I would give you this information as well, take with it, do with it what you wish, is to make money with less time. So you want to find a side hustle that you can do, but that you can also put on auto repeat. So you don't have to be there every single day. That's why I didn't say, oh, go get a part time job and work at Macy's as your side hustle. You can do that. That's an option. But the goal is to make money with less time. So you don't have to be there to make money. I want you to focus on 3 things when you're choosing your side hustle, when you're thinking about your side hustle, when you're executing your side hustle. Focus on time, talent, and target, right? How much time are you willing to invest? What is your talent that you have that comes naturally to you, that's easy for you? I can talk about budgeting all day, every day. All right. I love it. It comes easy to me. It comes natural to me. So that's something that I do. And then what's your target, right? How long are you going to do this? What is your plan? what is the strategy that you're going to have. Now, don't sleep on the money, because I have some numbers here that are going to blow your mind. So if you make $25 a week for the year, that's $1,300 for the year. If you make $50 a week for the year, that's $2,600 for the year. You make 100, that's $5,200 a year in extra money from this side hustle. If you make $500 a week in your side hustle, that is over $26,000 a year. Okay, so don't look at side hustles like, oh, I don't want to make $10 or $40 or whatever. You can make some solid cash as a side hustle. I told you guys that I thrift and I sell. Last year, I think I made $2,600 profit thrifting and selling, and I love to thrift. So that was nothing for me, right? But it added to my quality of life. So when you're choosing your side hustle, really think about the things that I said. Make sure it's fun, make sure it's authentic to you, solve a problem, make sure it's creative, start small, set your goals, and be consistent, right? Um, you don't want to be the person that's trying everything. So, right, you can't be all these things, right? You don't want to be somebody that's doing mobile detailing. Now you baking cakes, got t-shirts to sell. Like, no, hustle man, no. Choose something, be consistent, stick with it, and focus on the three things: time, talent, and target. Okay? That is all for Money Monday. I hope you guys got some tangible ideas that you can use to take and go back and figure out what it is that you want to do. Me personally, I want to get out of thrifting and get more into Amazon FBA. I think that would be a better utilization of my time. I still love the thrift store, but this is just me personally. So enjoy this Money Mondays. I hope you did. I had a good time giving you this information, giving you some ideas just to get the wheels spinning, right? To change your perspective on a side hustle. Don't knock them side hustles, okay? You make $500 a week. That's somebody's salary. So get you a side hustle. You absolutely need one. Figure out what you're going to do this year to diversify your income, to increase your income stream. Have a great week, and I will see you all next Monday, maybe before, with our money mantra. Don't forget to join Money Reset with Nakia on Instagram, no spaces, and get those mantras. You want to say those every single day so we can start reshaping how we think. You all have an excellent week. I will see you next week. Bye bye.